Hey gorgeous people, welcome to my channel. It's a thick nation. You know what's up, everybody's welcome here. So today's video is slightly different. I bought some makeup from Shein. They call it Sheglam, and I have not seen a girl with a skin complexion like mine, darker girl, trying this out, and I thought I would love to try them out on my channel. And I also bought like a green wig. I don't know what I was thinking about. I bought a wig as well because I want to try and make like an interesting look. Before I start, I use the Fenty Beauty 3-step regime on my face. My skin has been smooth ever since I started using Fenty Beauty. I will never complain about Fenty Beauty unless it changes that. So now I'm going to start by using a primer that I have. This is my own primer. I use the Makeup Revolution. I use the Makeup Revolution Onyx primer. It's got the blurring and mattifying. So I'm going to do my eyebrows first. I know some people do their foundation first, but I've tried doing that, girl. It's not for everyone. So I'm using their Sheglam eyebrow pencil. On this side it's got the actual pencil. Let me twist it. It's got the actual pencil, and on this side is the setting brush. So it's like a 2-in-1 sort of thing. Focus, baby girl. It's a 2-in-1 type of thing. So I'll show you how I do that. The pencil works like magic. It's so easy to apply. It's not dry. It goes and it glides like butter, honey, like butter. After that, I clean up my eyebrows. I'm going to be using my own flat brush because the ones that I bought at Shein, that didn't bring any flat brush with it, like a flat brush that I can use for my eyebrows. And then I'm going to use Sheglam Walnut. I bought 2 concealers, this shade and a lighter shade. So instead of using a lighter shade, I'm going to use a slightly more or yellow deeper shade for this. I like to blend my concealer as I go when I'm doing my eyebrows because you just can't know whether the concealer is the type that dries straight away or what. So I like to blend as I go, and it makes it easier when you're blending later. Like, blend as you go, girl. So this is the foundation, that's the lid, and this is the foundation. It says it's long lasting, breathable matte finish, and I should shake well before use. Actually, you should have kept the box so that I can read what ingredients I. So onto one side, it is darker than my actual skin tone. Like, I'm looking a little bit, but I feel like because we're getting into spring, like summer time here in England, my skin tone will get a little bit darker than it is now, because obviously I've been, you know, marinating in the house. I feel like my skin will get, oh girl, that's dark. Yeah, see, that's the thing with buying makeup at where you've never bought before. The shade is off. The shade is much darker than I am, but I'm sure we can salvage that with a concealer. This would be usually my contour shade. But you know what they say, better darker than too light. You don't want to look ashy. I would rather look dark than look ashy. And it's actually dry. Like, it goes on very hard. It goes on very like dry, you know. Let me get a bit more, girl. So from the get-go, as you can see, this foundation is darker, and if it oxidizes, then it's gonna get even more darker on me, which it is what it is. I mean, I didn't know what shade. I was just sort of like guessing. There was no like guide. You know how like some other shops say if you're using Fenty Beauty 420, which is what I use, then this shade would be good for you. Shein didn't have that. You just had to lowball it, pick whatever you think is gonna work and try to work with this. So for me, this one is dark. So next up, I'm going to be highlighting my face. I bought 2 different shades of the highlight of their highlighting concealer so that I can see which one works. I do like a bright under eye, but because this is like this, I'd also bought like a contouring one, but because this one is so dark, I might not use it. But of course the formula is going to be the same. So I'm going to start with Walnut, which has got more yellow undertones, and then I'll go on top with Peanut Butter, which has got a more like lighter neutral tone. I'm going to leave it at this for now because I don't know whether this is the kind of concealer that dries fast or not, but I usually use a flat brush to blend my under eye concealer. So when I'm blending it, I'm dabbing it, but what I like about a flat brush is that it gets into every little crevice that you can think of, you know. I've just blended Walnut. It does get a bit dry after a while, but it goes on really nice and smooth. So on top, I'm going to put Peanut Butter under my eye, mostly not on the other areas that I've highlighted, because I feel like because this foundation, as you can see, it's already oxidizing, it's going to take the concealer with it. So I'm going to use a lighter shade under my eye again. Okay, so that's it blended, and I look like a ghost at the moment, but I do like the combination of this concealer. I don't think I'm going to contour. I'm tempted to contour with this chocolate, but also it looks slightly darker than my skin tone, or maybe I should just like do just a bit. I don't contour my nose like that. I will show you how I contour my nose. So I'm just going to put like 3 dots like that, where I would normally cream contour. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm not a cream contour type of person. I don't cream contour very often on my face because it's just not me, you know. The concealer, I've blended it everywhere. I feel like it is darker for me, but it's not a bad thing, like it works. And then I am going to be using their setting powder. I got light brown because, again, I'm not going to talk about shade no more, but shading, I didn't want to have something that would leave me with a cast of white ghost, you know. I didn't want to be Casper the ghost. For when I'm setting with powder under my eye, I don't like using a wet powder, a wet beauty blender, because it makes it clumpy with other powders. So I've just preferred to always use a dry powder, a dry beauty blender. So I'll start with the bottom here before I come to the top to see how it looks. Is it giving you Casper or what? Let's see how it goes. When I'm setting my face, I don't bake, but I blend the powder onto my skin or into my skin, because baking makes me feel like it's too dry, and I don't like when my makeup is dry. I feel like my face can't move, you know. After that, I bought another loose powder to set my entire face. This one is chocolate, which I am a little bit like, but I feel like with this shade and everything, it might go just as well. Usually I use a compact powder to set my face. However, I couldn't find a compact powder that looked exactly good to use on my skin. It is on the darker end of stuff. So again, I feel like I'm doing a tutorial for somebody who's like 2 shades darker than me, because this would be their perfect shades, honestly. So the powder goes on silky nice. So far I'm not seeing Casper the Ghost vibes, and even the chocolate one set the rest of my face really nice and lightly. It's not heavy on my face, it's not heavy or anything like that. So to avoid having like that dryness looking look, I use a setting spray. Because I didn't buy setting spray with Shein, I'm going to be using my NYX dewy setting spray, which is running out. Such a shame. So I'm going to bring you a little bit closer, because now I'm going to be doing my eyes, but I'm going to be using Sheglam Can you see? Sheglam, it's called a Love Stone palette. It's got some, I picked up predominantly for the greens, and these are the shades on it. So I'm going to be using this shade, which is Almost Onyx. I'm going to use it as a transitioning color. So first off, I'll just dab it in and then blend it. I mean, it's not really showing, is it? So now I'm going to come into this color with a much more sharper brush, like this color, with a much more sharper brush to sort of define my brow bone. Okay, so the green, the darker one seems to be showing. So then I will get the, where is it? So I'll get the same brush that I used to blend, and I will just blend the top, because I don't want any harsh colors. So I'll take that same onyxy color, whatever they call it, and just blend like the top so that it's not like harsh and just like lines. Hey guys, something is not right, you know? It's not giving me what I want. It's not easy to blend. Once you put it, it's so stagnant, it doesn't budge. I'm going to use walnut to put it. I'm going to put it on my eyelid, and that's what I'm going to put the shimmery one and see how it goes. I'm going to take Sheglam, the light brown one that I used to set my face, and then I'm going to, ooh, it's all over the place. Then I'm going to set the concealer. It working better with a brush. And then after I've applied on both eyes, I'm going to take Almost Onyx, and then I'm going to put it on my crease some more, just to make sure that there is some definition there. I don't know how to feel about this. Maybe the lashes will save it, but I bought some lashes to come with it, and they are called Never Flat. They look much longer than I normally use them, but I am going to try and put them on my eye and show you how they look. So I have finished doing this look, guys. I have applied the eyelashes, and this is my own lip color. I'm going to put the links of the combination below. It's a H&M lip gloss and a Kiko Milano lip liner. I am not 100 with this look. Like, these products are good. The foundation applies seamlessly, the concealer applies seamlessly. It's a little bit dry, so if you like that dry matte look or matte finish, that would be it for you. But the eyeshadow palette, maybe I need to a different day and try something, because I look ashy. Like, that's the problem with greens when it comes to our skin tone. They can either look good or look like dirt, and mine, girl, it's looking like dirt. And my eyelashes, I look like, listen, the guy who said, or whoever said like Red Bull gives you wings, these eyelashes could fly me back home, baby, like back to South Africa. They're so long. But I know like there are some girls that like long eyelashes, that some people like long eyelashes. I don't. I like a natural look. They probably look good or whatever. But before we end this video, I also bought a wig from there, so we're going to try with this look. This is why I don't do wigs. Like, what the fuck? Ooh, guys, something. Like, if Karen was black and she had a green wig. Insane. Okay, so guys, I'm trying to finish this wig, and I'm feeling like I'm on some clown shit. I've never looked so ridiculous. Let me come back to my boldy looking head, because I know now the look is looking so unfinished, but I couldn't take myself serious. But other than that, this is the look, guys. I hope that you like it. I mean, I do like it, but obviously I need to get to learn these products. These products are good. They are worth the price that you're paying, because it's so cheap. But so far so good. I didn't buy a lipstick with them, so I ended up using my own lipstick. But yeah,